Hello everyone. The title of this paper is Strategy as Simple Rules. The paper was written by Kathleen M. and Donald N. This presentation is going to be done by myself, Chiamaka, and my partner, Nonye. Strategy defined in this paper involves focusing on key strategic processes and developing simple rules that shape those processes. This strategy is about being different, but it differs from traditional strategies that rely on tightly linked activity systems or leverage core competencies. Instead, this strategy emphasizes the importance of crafting specific and straightforward rules to navigate complex and fast-moving markets. The text discusses a concept known as strategy as simple rules and is relevant to companies in the new economy, particularly those in the digital and internet sectors. In traditional strategic thinking, companies seek to establish strong positions or leverage their core competencies for a competitive advantage. However, in the rapidly evolving and high competitive environment of the new economy, this approach may not be as effective. Instead, the text suggests that companies in the new economy benefit from a more flexible and opportunistic approach. They recognize that the greatest opportunities for competitive advantage often arise in chaotic and uncertain markets. In such environments, they embrace the confusion and unpredictability, viewing them as sources of potential opportunities. These companies do not rely on complex, long-term strategies. Instead, they follow a set of simple rules that guide their decision-making and actions. These rules provide a framework for making choices and adapting to changing circumstances. By doing so, they can quickly identify and seize unexpected opportunities as they arise. The article emphasizes that this approach is not limited to startups or internet-based businesses. It can be applied to a wide range of companies in fast-moving markets. In the new economy, success often comes from being agile, recognizing and capitalizing on temporary opportunities, and actively engaging with uncertainty rather than avoiding it. It challenges the traditional notion of strategy and suggests that simplicity and adaptability are key drivers of success in dynamic and competitive industries. The study outlines three distinct approaches to business strategy and their characteristics. The three strategies include position, resources, and simple rules. Each approach is tailored to different circumstances and requires unique skill sets. The first strategy is position strategy, and it answers the questions, where should we be? Right? Source of advantage for this strategy is unique, valuable position with tightly integrated activity system, and it works best in slowly changing but well-structured markets. The risk for this strategy is it will be too difficult to alter position as conditions change. In this type of strategy, companies seem to establish a unique and valuable market position. They focus on locating a defensible position and then fortifying and defending it. The advantage comes from the immutable position they hold in the market. The second type of business strategy identified in the article is resource strategy. This type of strategy answers this question, what should we be? The source of advantage for this strategy is unique, valuable, and immutable resources, and it works best in a moderately changing and well-structured markets. The risk for this strategy is the company will be too slow to build new resources as conditions change. In a resources strategy, companies emphasize developing and leveraging unique, valuable, and immutable resources. These resources are used across markets to establish long-term dominance. The third type of business strategy identified in this case is simple rules strategy. This type of strategy answers the question, how should we proceed? and a source of advantage is rapidly changing in an ambiguous market. It works best in unpredictable and rapidly changing markets. The risk for this type of strategy is managers will be too tentative in executing on promising opportunities. The simple rule strategy is based on pursuing opportunities within a rapidly changing and ambiguous market. Companies employing this approach pick a small number of strategically significant processes and craft simple rules to guide them. The focus is on seizing opportunities and adapting flexibility. As earlier said, this text discusses how companies apply this approach to navigate dynamic and competitive markets. It emphasizes that while companies employing this strategy may appear to lack traditional long-term strategies, they do indeed follow a disciplined approach. Instead of complex, rigid plans, they focus on a small number of strategically significant processes and create a set of simple rules to guide their decision making. The key elements of these strategies are as follows. Number one is strategically significant processes. Companies identify a few crucial strategic processes that position them where opportunities are most abundant and promising. These processes could include product innovation, partnerships, spin-out creation, or entering new markets. Another key element of this strategy is simple rules. These simple rules are established as guidelines for managers to pursue opportunities within the chosen processes. These rules provide flexibility and clarity in decision making in dynamic environments. The third key element of this strategy is unique strategy. Each company's strategy is unique and tailored to its specific circumstances. It reflects the company's particular combination of opportunities and constraints. The text provides examples of companies that have successfully applied this strategy. For instance, Autodesk, a leader in design software, accelerated its product innovation process by shortening product development schedules. Additionally, it introduced a strategy of creating spin-off companies to capitalize on promising technologies. The choice of these strategies was influenced by the company's opportunities and constraints. The text also highlights that different companies may focus on different strategic processes based on their market conditions. For instance, Cisco emphasized acquisition, Yahoo created partnerships, and Lego expanded its power brand into various new markets. These companies adapted their strategies to their specific situations and objectives. Strategy as simple rules is a dynamic and agile approach that allows companies to identify and seize opportunities in fast-paced markets, and it may involve focusing on a few key processes and crafting simple rules to guide decision making. In the study, it was discovered that simple rules can be categorized into 5 broad types. Number 1 is how-to rules. These rules guide managers on how to organize and operate within the organization. For example, Yahoo's rules focus on product innovation, enabling developers to change products freely as long as they follow a set of core principles. This flexibility allows them to capture opportunities rapidly. Another type is boundary rules. Boundary rules set limits or conditions for decision making. They help managers sort through numerous opportunities quickly. For instance, Cisco had a boundary rule for acquisition, specifying the size and composition of the companies it could acquire. Another type of simple rule is priority rule. These rules help in resource allocation by setting priorities among competing opportunities. Intel used a priority rule that allocated manufacturing capacity based on a product's gross margin to ensure it capitalized on profitable niches. We have timing rules. Timing rules set the rhythm and pace of key strategic processes, helping the company stay synchronized with emerging opportunities. Neural networks, for example, had timing rules for product innovation to ensure the company's swift response to market openings. The last rule is exit rule. Exit rule assists in making decisions to withdraw from existing opportunities. For instance, Oticon pulls the plug on a product in development if a key team member leaves for another project, and certain high-tech multinationals stop initiatives that don't meet specific sales and profit goals within a certain time frame. This section in the text provides an insight into the characteristics that simple rules for business strategies should avoid. It emphasizes the importance of crafting effective and actionable rules which are specific, clear, and tailored to particular processes. Here's a summary of what simple rules should not be. Simple rules should not be broad, that is, they should not be overly general guiding principles like those in the HP way. Broad principles may foster a productive culture but lack concrete guidance for specific decisions. Effective simple rules are tailored to a single process. The text noted that simple rules should not be vague. Rules should not be vague so that they fail to provide real guidance. Vague rules can be counterproductive, such as guideline for investment proposal that merely state investments must be undervalued and have potential for long-term capital appreciation. Rules should be specific enough to offer clear direction. Simple rules should not be mindless. Companies with implicit or unstated rules may discover that these rules are detrimental to their success. When examining implicit rules, it is crucial to determine if they create or destroy value. Rules that suggest forming partnerships with weak or unsuccessful companies, for instance, are not effective. The last rule is simple rules should not be stale. In rapidly changing markets, rules can become outdated and hinder growth. Bank One's example illustrates how rules that once worked well became stale as competitors in the banking industry evolved to reduce costs. Slowing growth, declining stock prices relative to competitors, or a decreasing market value percentage are indicators that rules may need updating. In conclusion, the article suggests that in rapidly changing and uncertain markets like the modern digital economy, businesses should use uncomplicated and clear rules to guide their decisions. These rules help them quickly adapt to new opportunities and stay competitive. Traditional strategies that rely on complex plans or long-term predictions may not work well in these unpredictable markets. The text also emphasizes that competitive advantage in these fast-paced markets are often temporary, as it is hard to predict how long they will last. Therefore, businesses should act as if their advantage could disappear at any time and be ready to change their strategies. This approach is similar to how entrepreneurs and smaller companies act, focusing on seizing immediate opportunities rather than sticking to rigid long-term plans. The key is to be flexible and responsive in a constantly changing business landscape.
Name of the company we are applying the theory to is Constellation Software Company, Canada. Constellation Software was founded in 1995 by Mark Leonard, a former venture capitalist. The company is a Canadian diversified software company. The company is listed in Toronto Stock Exchange, and the company went public in 1995. The company has 25,000 employees spread over 6 operating segments. It has over 125 customers in over 100 countries. The company has offices in North America, Europe, Australia, South America, and Africa. The company provides market-leading software and services to a number of industries. It focuses on vertical market software. as it creates software for particular industries. Its mission is to acquire, manage, and build market-leading software businesses to develop specialized mission criteria software. It operates in the field of software development. Their revenue for the year ended December 31st, 2022 was a revenue of $6.6 million, an increase of $1.5 million from 2021. The model of the Constellation software involves acquisition of established software companies that have a strong market presence, sound technology, and potential for growth. It then supports these companies by providing resources, expertise, and capital to enhance their operation, expand their market reach, and improve their offering. The CEO is well known for his philosophy of acquiring profitable yet often overlooked software companies and letting them operate largely independently. Under his leadership, Constellation Software have seen significant growth and success. His success is attributed to his acquisition strategy and his ability to effectively manage and support the diverse range of software businesses within his portfolio. Constellation Software follows a decentralized model, allowing the companies it acquires to operate independently, maintain their branding, autonomy, and unique business processes. This strategy enables them to target various industries and markets with specialized software solutions. The company's portfolio covers a broad range of industries such as healthcare, education, construction, finance, public sector, and more. Constellation Software uses a buy and build strategy, which is a business strategy that involves acquiring companies and integrating them into a larger organization. The company has made hundreds of acquisitions since its inception, each one contributing to its company's overall success. The acquisition has been spread across a variety of industries, including healthcare, public sector, financial services, and more. The buy and build strategy has helped Constellation Software to achieve a number of important objectives. One of the objectives includes diversification. By acquiring companies across different industries, Constellation Software has been able to diversify its revenue streams and reduce its dependence on any particular market or product. By acquiring companies with strong market positions, Constellation Software has been able to quickly scale its operations and gain access to new customers. By integrating acquired companies into its existing operations, Constellation Software has been able to realize cost savings through economic of scales and operational efficiency. By acquiring companies with new technologies and products, the company has been able to stay at the forefront of innovation in the software industry. Examine the products and the segments of the company. We start with one of the segments of the company, which is Volaris Group. It focuses on acquiring software businesses serving various areas, including agriculture, business, financial services, and education. It has more than 150 constituent software businesses. We have Harris Computer Systems. It primarily serves the public sector, including utilities, education, and healthcare, as well as private technology and insurance sectors. It has over 100 software businesses. We have the Jonas Software. This acquires niche software businesses or companies in the vertical market software industry. It focuses on business to business and has a heavy presence in North America, Europe, South America, Australia, and New Zealand, has 140 companies in its portfolio across 40 major verticals in 2022, primarily in the hospitality and the construction sectors. Look at Vela Software. It operates 8 divisions, primarily focuses on the industrial sectors, including oil and gas and the manufacturing. Pesos Operating Group operates 56 companies in a variety of industries, including home building, paper dealership, finance, healthcare, digital marketing, and real estate. We have the Total Specific Solutions. It focuses on software companies in the UK and Europe. Total was acquired in December 2013 for 360 million. In January, the British segment was spun off to Turcos.com. Some of its products include Spark Rock, is a cloud-based software solution for non-profit and social impact organizations. It helps them manage their finances, human resource, payroll, and operations. Vista is a software solution for cinema exhibitors. It provides ticketing, loyalty program, digital signage, and analytics. Total Care is a software solution for long-term care facilities. It helps them manage resident care, medication, administration, staff scheduling, and compliance. Article to the company. One way Constellation Software has been successful is in adaptation of chaotic markets. The article highlights the success of companies like Yahoo in navigating chaotic markets. Much like Constellation Software, how they operate. Their strategy involves acquiring and managing software in diverse markets, allowing autonomy but providing support and direction. This adaptation is a reminiscence of the concept of strategy as simple rules to capture fleeting opportunities in unpredictable markets. Another strategy that they use relating to the theory is the flexibility and autonomous growth. Constellation model of allowing acquired company to operate independently while providing guidance when needed aligns with the article's emphasis on companies like Yahoo. It seizes opportunities in rapidly changing environments. Constellation approach involves a flexible strategy where companies have the autonomy to explore and grow, similar to the idea of strategy as simple rules. It also focuses on key strategic processes. This article emphasized the importance of identifying a few key strategic processes. Similarly, this company, through its acquisition with growth potential, might adopt simple rules or guidelines to navigate within the software landscape, enabling its acquired companies to flourish. Also, the approach is identifying potential acquisition aligns with the article's emphasis on the need to seize unanticipated opportunities in high velocity markets. Constellation's ability to capitalize on diverse software companies and markets mirrors the strategies and simple rules concepts, aiming to capture unexpected but promising opportunities. Overall, the company's success could be viewed in parallel with the article's concept of strategy as simple rules. Both focuses on adaptation, thriving in complex and rapidly changing markets, and seizing unforeseen opportunities to drive growth and strength. The article, I make the following recommendation for the company. Companies should establish clear guidelines for the acquisition of their software business. For example, they might specify criteria related to the specific type of software businesses or certain financial or operational metrics this business must meet before acquisition. Also, they must have boundary rules for its acquired software business. They could include guidelines for maintaining the unique market presence of each software companies while ensuring alignment with its overarching strategies or standards. They must also set up specific rules for resource allocation among the different software companies under its umbrella. For instance, they can prioritize resource distribution based on revenue contribution, growth potential, or market alignment. Also, they might even have clear exit rules. They might need clear exit rules to discontinue support or investment in certain software companies that no longer align with their strategic objective or fail to meet specific predetermined criteria over time. Overall, Constellation can adapt and create its own set of simple rules for various aspects of its operations, from acquisition to growth strategies and exit strategies. By implementing such rules, Constellation can maintain focus, streamline decision making, and ensure disciplined yet flexible management across its diverse portfolio of software businesses. Thank you.